Hey everybody, welcome to the StabCast.
I am Mizzle.
And I'm Dizzle. And we are here to play a fun little gizzle, or a fun little game called Stab, Marry, Kill. This is a new one for the StabCast, and for everybody that's like, what the hell does that mean? I am going to explain the rules. This is going to be a fun little game and a fun exercise. We're going to get right into it. And this is basically a variation. I know we've all played it back in the day called, Smash, Marry, Kill, or F, Marry, Kill, which you have three things. If you're going to smash it, that means, you're very fond of it. If you marry it, that means you love it. And, if you kill it, you don't like it.
You don't like it.
So in this, for Stab, Marry, Kill, because it's a little weird for horror, because kill you think you would love.
Yeah.
But no. And killing, this is bad. If you kill, if you stab it, that means you like it. A stab is like a love stab.
Oh, okay, like a love tap.
Yeah, it's a love stab.
Okay.
So that means you like it. But if you're gonna marry it, it's your favorite thing ever. It's your favorite idea. We're gonna play this with some horror concepts, horror characters, horror movies, and we're gonna see which concepts and stuff we would like, and which ones we would get rid of.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
So we are going to start, because this is the StabCast, and this is a topic that we've discussed at length multiple fucking times. We are going to take what, I believe may be the bottom three of Scream movies. And we're going to take Screams, because Mindy's wearing the hoodie.
We got Ghostface. We got representation.
It looks badass.
Representation.
And we're not really keeping score. This is just a fun game.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, there's no points or high. It's not like a tournament or nothing.
No, it's not like the trivia one that we did.
Yeah.
We need to do that again, because that was really fun.
I agree. All right. So the first one on deck is Scream 3, Scream 4, and Scream 6.
Oh, I hate you.
So that is the
bottom. So Scream 4, 5, and 6.
No.
Oh, 3, 5, and 6.
3, 4, and 6.
3, 4, and 6.
5 is excluded because I don't think that's in the bottom three.
Okay,
that's a good
3, 4, and 6.
Yes.
What
would you stab, marry, kill?
So Mary's one that I hate, right? No.
No, Mary's your favorite one.
Okay, so I would marry 4.
What's your favorite out of the 3?
3, 4. What is it?
It's number 3, number 4, and number 6.
Out of all of those, I like 4 better.
You're marrying 4.
Out of those 3, I'm marrying 4.
All right.
I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna give a little love stab to Scream 3, and then I'm just gonna obliterate Scream 6.
So you're fucking Scream 3? That's crazy. You're stabbing Scream 3?
I'm stabbing Scream 3.
I'm actually going to scrab. I'm going to stab Scream 6. That's a tongue twister. I'm going to stab Scream 6. And because it's got the cool kills and the dumpster thing with the lady and her face fucking smushing on it. It's got enough things in there.
But it was too flashy for me.
It is too flashy.
So I don't love the 4th one. I don't love the 3rd one, but I would put that in a higher ranking than the 6.
I do think. See, I'm stabbing Scream 6. To me, Scream 3 is a fucking abomination that needs to be killed, and it needs to be taken to the axe and beheaded. And so that's what I'm going to do.
It wasn't their fault, though.
I don't care.
Okay, Columbine happened.
I don't care whose fault it was. It was a shitty fucking movie.
Blame Columbine, because that's what you need to blame, because that's why they had to change the story so many times. And the fact that their script kept on getting hacked into and kept on getting put on the internet.
Yes.
So they had to keep switching stuff. That happened to Scream 2 like 6 times, I think they said. The original killers in Scream 2 was going to be Haley and Derek.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
All right. So that's for the concept right there. It was a little proof run. Everybody, I think, can kind of get with it now. Our next round, we're going to be talking Final Girls. And we're going to be talking about Ginny from Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2.
Ginny!
Poor Ginny. I think she's probably going to be getting unmerciful death from Mindy. But we have Laurie Strode.
I like Ginny.
I like her
though.
too. But we have Laurie Strode, which the famous Jamie Lee Curtis, her infamous role, and then we have Sydney. So I think Ginny's probably getting, but stab, marry, kill for those three women.
You go first.
Okay. This is going to be a controversial one, and I'm going to catch a lot of shit for this. I'm killing Laurie Strode.
You son of a bitch!
I'm getting her out of here. I know she's the first and she's the OG.
Jamie!
But get the fuck out of here.
Jamie!
And she's getting killed. She's getting the axe. And I'm gonna stab Jenny and I'm marrying Sydney. Because Nev Campbell's not a bad woman to marry. So I'm marrying Nev and I'm marrying Sydney and I'm stabbing Jenny. And I'm gonna downright kill Laurie Strode. I apologize.
All right, well, I'm gonna become a lesbian, and I'm gonna marry Sydney. I'm gonna steal her for my brother. It'll be quite easy. Probably not though, because you have a lot of swaggers. So maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we should test run that with someone. Anyways, I would definitely. Who are the other ones? Jenny and.
It's Laurie, Jenny, and Sydney.
Okay, so I would definitely have to stab Laurie and kill Jenny, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, because, well, when I put those characters side to side, they both had, like, that kind of, like, intuition about them, and they both had that innocence, girl next door kind of look, and they also were put through pretty traumatic events. But when you think about it, Laurie's traumatic event was a little bit worse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jenny had to put on a sweater and pretend to be a dead woman, but, I mean, Laurie was literally chased down by her brother. So, I mean, whatever timeline you want to go with, whatever.
Yeah, that is a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you? Who are you marrying? Oh, you're marrying Sydney.
I'm marrying Sydney.
All right.
I'm gonna go Dutch.
But all right. Next up, next round, we're gonna be talking horror geniuses, and this is gonna be a weird one. We're gonna start with Alfred Hitchcock, who is one of the greatest horror filmmakers of all time, and he's the OG of this shit. We're going to go Kevin Williamson, one of our favorite writers of all time. And we're going to go Edgar Allan Poe, who is traditionally probably the greatest and most, lauded horror fiction writer of all time. The Crow and all these great things.
Telltale Heart.
Or the Raven, quote the Raven, nevermore. The Raven. Not the Crow, my bad. He didn't do the Crow, but the Raven and the Cask of Montego and all that stuff. I mean, they teach it in school for a reason.
Heart.
But he's got so much great, and he's one of the great early horror writers.
And actually, people that don't know this, my Aunt Sharon actually studied him in college.
Hell yeah, and he's a good writer to study. He's one of the best. Those are three of the best, poor Williamson's fighting a hard fight here, but he is one of the greatest dialogue
At least we
writers.
threw him in, though, instead of Stephen King.
Yeah. I was thinking that's probably a more complete one, but Kevin Williamson wrote some really great shit, damn it.
And you know what? It takes balls for him to do what he did.
Yes.
Okay? He sat on Scream 7 for 7 years. Well, Scream 1 for 7 years.
Yeah.
And no one wanted it. Wes Craven told him no like 12 times. And he just kept asking. Like, he just kept on chugging along and asking people and whatnot and getting turned down because he was somebody that came from like the country that moved to the big city to be a star or whatever. And he actually started off with some improv work and some acting. He tried.
Yeah.
Terrible actor. And so some people are meant to write. Some people are meant to act. That's just the way it is. Some people get blessed with both genes, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But so I find that very interesting that he was so persistent. Like, no, this is going to be a hit.
Yes.
This is going to be a great freaking movie. I don't care what you say. I want someone to come in here and do this.
So what do we think? Because I love Williamson, I do, but he's probably getting killed on my list. Might have to marry the great Edgar Allan Poe because I think, and he lived a sad life, and he's one of those that, like, some of the great art comes from dark and deep, dead and sad shit. Yeah. And he's one of the greatest, interpretations of that, because he went through a lot of shit and he made it, made great art out of it. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably marry him, stab Hitchcock, and kill Williamson. I'm not gonna lie. But what about you?
Never been a fan of Hitchcock. I love his movies. I really do. I don't like him as a person.
Okay.
I know him. I know each of these directors / screenwriters, not personally, but I've watched documentaries on all of them.
Yeah.
And I have to go with Daniel. I have to marry Edgar Allan Poe because
yeah, he's great.
He's just a genius.
He is.
He's amazing. Honestly. And I'm just going to stab Kevin Williamson because you know what? He deserves a shot. And Hitchcock's dead.
Hitchcock's getting killed.
So Hitchcock is getting killed. Like he already is. He's already dead. He's getting killed. I like the birds though, guys. Don't come at me in the comments because I liked the birds.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the good movies. That is a hard one. And that's the design of this game, is to give us hard ones. So it's not that easy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And no offense to Williamson, but I think the other two I don't know if horror exists as much without them. But all right.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have meta horror without Kevin Williamson.
Not what it became.
No,
you're right. All right, now we're going to talk sequels. And we talked a little Halloween earlier, and we're going to talk...
No, don't you do it.
We're going to talk... So, I mean, every great Halloween movie and a Michael Myers movie needs a sequel. So we're going to talk Halloween 2.
Okay.
We're going to talk Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And we're going to talk Halloween Kills, because that's the sequel for each of the reboots and the original.
No, guys, help me.
I was thinking of doing the first ones in each of those, but the sequels I think are much more interesting to talk about. So right off the bat for me, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is getting the axe, because that is a fucking acid trip of a movie. And it's probably the least Halloween. I don't even know if it's about Michael Myers at times.
That one movie of the weirdest is so crazy. It's not even that it's bad. It's just fucking trippy. It's like he took some acid and decided to film a movie.
That's exactly what happened.
Like, and like his wife's in it more. And it's like, it really feels like they all got together and got on some PCP and like... made this movie. It's ridiculous. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Daniel and I literally had to watch this movie 9 different times.
9 different.
So we could figure out what the hell was going on. You remember that?
You're damn right I remember that.
I mean, it should not take you 9 times to figure out what's going on. Come on.
It's fucking amazing. So yeah, that's getting killed. Halloween Kills, I really fucking hate, and I'm not that into as a movie. I think the plot sucks. It does have some of the best kills in the franchise, which I kind of trudges it along, and it makes it better than the crazy acid trip Rob Zombie movie. So I'm going to stab that, and I'm obviously going to marry Halloween 2, the original one that we talked about a few weeks ago. Check it out in the archives. I think Halloween 2 is a way better movie than these other two, and it's actually trying to be a good sequel where the other two are just being fucking weird.
Okay.
And yeah, Halloween Kills is getting stabbed for me.
Okay. I would stab Rob Zombie's Halloween, just because I think that it was the only thing that was wrong with it is that it was too different. I fully believe that. Yeah. I think if he would have went a little safer, played it a little safe, I think he would have had a hit. But I think he went way, way too into everything, like Michael's psyche and the mother and the sister. He went way too hard into everything. Yeah. So I'm going to have to, of course, what did I say? Stab that one?
Yeah.
Yes, stab that one. I am straight up going to throw Halloween Kills off a building Because I'm sorry, if you get a bunch of people
It's getting
together,
tough.
if you get a bunch of people together to beat up a mass maniac that's haunted your dreams for years, don't fucking sit there and celebrate until he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, they all knocked him down. They all had a really good shot at him, and they knocked him down. They even got his mask off and everything.
Yeah.
And then they just stopped, and it's like, come on, really? And then he gets up and kills all of them, and it's like, I can't even feel bad for you guys. I can't.
I can't even feel bad anymore.
No, and they forced somebody to get killed.
Yeah.
Like, that was horrible for me.
It was trash.
Especially for me having mental health problems.
Yeah.
That was scary because that man was so confused.
Yeah, he had no idea what the fuck was going on.
He had no exactly.
And I'll tell you what, anybody that did know anything, they knew he was not Michael Myers. And the fact that the movie was trying to tell us that he may be, fuck you.
Is that this kid? This
was the
guy is
worst part of the
5
movie.
foot tall.
Yeah.
Michael Myers is 7 foot. They
Yeah.
even say it in the news report.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was stupid.
And it was, yeah. So, and then Halloween 2, I will have to marry. Because, I mean, Daniel is right. It's the better of all of them. And like I try to explain to people, Halloween Kills, they were trying to rip off basically the series.
Yeah.
But do it in like a classy way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And are more, I should say, more eventful way.
Mm-hmm.
So even though in Halloween 2, in the original, she's confined to a bed and whatnot, I'm going to say right now, even though she barely does do anything, she does a lot more in that than she does in Kills.
Way more. Way fucking more.
And it's just really funny, like, watching them to, like, one by one, because I did that the other day.
Yeah.
I, like, watched the two of them back to back, and they are just so completely different movies.
The only difference, I mean, the only thing she did in Halloween, she's the one idiot that realized it wasn't Michael. Like, I remember when she picked up that, she's like, it's not him! It's not him! And it's
Yeah.
like, she's the only one that gets it.
Yeah, but it wasn't until she started a riot with her daughter.
Yeah.
And then she realized that it wasn't him. And
Yeah.
he died anyway. Like, I love Laurie Strode. I really do. But that was some tough shit.
Oh, yeah, it was borderline stupid.
Because, I mean, she's seen him before. She's been toe-to-toe with him before.
Yeah, exactly.
She know, and she's taken off his mask.
Yeah.
She knows what he looks like. That's the thing. People don't understand. Laurie has taken off Michael Myers' mask more than once.
Yes.
More than one time. That's why every time they get killed, like in H2O and whatnot, I always tell Daniel, if they keep the mask on, then that means that it's not really Michael.
Yeah.
It's somebody else. Because they would show Michael's face because she's already seen it. So she would have no problem ripping that mask off. She already has.
Yeah.
So that is one thing I will say about that. But I just think the atmosphere of the first Scream 2, not Scream 2, of the first Halloween 2, it can't be beat, man.
No.
You really can't beat it. You really can't compare anything to it.
No.
It's its own little movie. And it's great. I mean, honestly, I really, really, really hoped. I really, really, really was disappointed to find out that they were going to do an anthology series and Michael was only supposed to be for 2 movies. That would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
That would have been great. But everyone freaking complained about it.
Well, yeah, I find it, I mean, I don't know what the fuck they were doing with Halloween 3. That's a debate we'll forever have.
Well, no, that was because they wanted to switch it up. Halloween 3 was its own movie.
I know, but it's ridiculous. Come on. Give us Michael. We want fucking Michael.
And this is why it failed.
Yeah. No, yeah. But that's fair.
But yeah, that's my
All right, that's your
Stab, Marry, Kill.
All right. Now, the next round of Stab, Marry, Kill we're going to do is genres, subgenres in horror. And I this is a fun one. I was thinking of the 3 because the one of them that I want to throw there, I know Mindy's ready to fucking take an axe to and chop it to fucking pieces. But the 3 that I'm going to present us with is Possession, a possession movie, a camp slasher. So no, not Scream or nothing, only like Friday and stuff like
and
that.
Sleepaway Camp and
Yes.
Cheerleader Camp.
So camp slasher, possession movie, and Mindy's lauded favorite, the zombie genre. Which this is the one that I don't think is going to last very long in Mindy's. But we have zombies, we have possession, and we have camp slasher, which is a lot harder of a one for me than it is for you. But even though you know how I feel about possession movies, but go ahead. What's your take?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead right now and just kill zombies.
What the fuck?
I don't watch enough zombie shit to fully give it a full thing. Now, have there been zombie movies that I've liked? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like Dawn of the Dead. Oh my god,
it's the
creme
great.
de la creme.
Yeah.
Even not even Zack Snyder's version, even the original was with George A. Romero was still just as good.
Yeah,
Night of the Living Dead, it's still just as good. It's gonna be turned into another movie again in Christmas.
Yeah.
So I respect the big zombie movies. It's just I don't like it when they get silly.
No.
Like Shaun of the Dead, I feel was a parody towards those movies. So I don't really count that.
Yeah.
But other ones, they just seem like kind of hokey.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. So I would definitely kill that.
You're killing the fuck out of
I'm
it.
killing the fuck out of it. And then you said we had possession and what else?
Camp slashers.
Camp slashers. That's hard for me because I love a good possession piece. Daniel knows this.
Yes.
I love a good possession piece.
You do.
But summer camp movies have been wearing on me lately, and he knows this.
Yeah.
I showed him Cheerleader Camp, which we got to go over that on here from the 1980s. He loved it. I was actually really surprised.
Yeah.
But he absolutely adored it. And then this past year really got like a lot of camp movies. Like the Fear Street trilogy had a camp movie.
Mm-hmm.
She Came from the Woods, summer of '84.
Yeah.
So like
this generation of camp movies have been very strong.
Yeah, and honestly, I will.
In a Violent Nature, that's a camp movie.
Exactly. I will never ever forget in Sleepaway Camp when they're playing softball and Ricky and the other boy from the other team were going at each other, and this guy's name's Bill, and he's like, "Eat shit and die, Ricky," and Ricky's just like, "Eat shit and live, Bill." That is so much worse. I do not know how he figured out a way to make that saying that much worse.
Now you have to live with the taste of shit in your mouth.
Yeah, that is absolutely disgusting. Like, no, I'd rather eat shit and die, not eat shit and live. Absolutely not. That's disgusting.
Yes.
So, yeah, just for that, unfortunately, I mean, I do love possession films. I really do. I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's a hard
But I'm
one.
going to have to stab possession. No. Actually, no. I'm going to stab camp slashers. And I am going to marry possession. Because, I mean, I've always have watched possession movies. Some of the possession movies I've watched is actually on here on our list. You guys can check them out.
Yeah.
Like one big one that everyone really seems to like is a review that I had done a couple of months ago for the Possession Diaries.
Yeah.
Very good movie. It was on Tubi. It was very independent, but overall good film.
Good flick, yeah.
And I really liked it, and I promoted the crap out of it, and people really liked that promotion, so we're gonna have to get to that at some point.
Yeah.
But I can't turn my back on possession, because possession has always been one of those genres that means a lot to me, because my mom doesn't really watch horror movies. She doesn't really like to, but if you give her a good possession flick, she'll sit down and watch it.
Yes.
So
she loves those. Yeah.
I have to marry possession just for that.
Oh, well, that's sweet. I, however, will be slaughtering Possession because that is obviously my least favorite out of the three. I'm
It is
sorry.
his least favorite.
I don't mind a great. I mean, The Exorcist is a classic. There's a lot of great possession movies, and I do like possession within horror.
He likes the good possession movies. He doesn't like that Amityville like horror 9.
No, even the first. I mean, a lot of the Amityville horror. The story itself is cooler than any fucking movie they ever tried to make on it, in my opinion.
Agreed.
But yeah, they Talk to Me is a great movie. We talked about that.
Talk to Me is such a good movie.
It's damn good.
Oh
but
my God.
I will have to slaughter Possession because zombies and camp slashers are my two favorite subgenres in the whole fucking thing. I love both of those things. Zombies. Last week it was in my top 5. We did our top 25 each within the last 2 weeks. Horror movies in the last 4 years. Check that out in the archives. And I talked about Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City, and we saw that in theaters, and I've seen it about 5 times.
That was such a good movie.
It's so good.
People don't like it. A lot of people like really hate it, and it's like, why? It's a good movie.
They don't get it. They just don't get it. But as a fan of the games and as a fan of the genre, I think they did it perfectly. Yeah. And there are still talks they might make a sequel to it. So
yes.
I think that's a win. I strongly love the genre. Like you said, the original Dawn of the Dead is perfect, but Zack Snyder's remake is amazing, and Army of the Dead as well, and everything he's done in the genre. Zombies is always going to be a fun subgenre to me. I can't marry it. I'm going to have to stab it because the camp slasher and Friday the 13th is one of the reasons I'm here today. And it's one of my favorite things. I love me some Jason Voorhees. I love me some Sleepaway Camp. I love me some, like you said, She Came Through the Woods and the modern interpretations that have been amazing. And I love me a good camp slasher. If it's just a slasher in a city, in a town, it's like, all right, I can get into it. But if they're like, hey, we're going to summer camp, it's like, let's fucking go.
Like the Final Girls.
Yeah.
I do watch decent, summer camp slashers.
Yeah, you do.
There are ones that are out there. Are there ones that are stupid? Absolutely.
I like the stupid ones too, like Tucker and Dale and Cabin Through the Woods.
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. But yeah, basically I think we both kind of agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, and I will say I did watch some clips of 28 Days Later. And I do respect why you love the zombies in there so much because they really are very fast.
A lot of people will tell you that's the best zombie
They're
movie.
very, very freaking fast.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry, but nothing can beat Dawn of the Dead with Zack Snyder when they get inside that freaking boat.
Oh,
and they're like, let's go to the island to take shelter.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm sitting there, I'm like 16 years old, I'm painting my nails black. And all of a sudden I hear Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. I'm like, the fuck? What's going on? And I look up and all these people are being murdered by zombies. And it's like, I can't even deny that. That was good. I'm like, I can't even say that was not a great scene. Yeah. That was really good. And then I watched the whole movie with you. And that one girl that was also from Cry Wolf.
Yeah.
Who ran after the dog. So stupid. So stupid.
So fucking stupid. That movie's frustrating. All right. Next round, we will be talking about horror movie monsters, and not the big 3 that I know everybody wants us to do. But no, I mean top 3 horror movie villain monsters.
Oh, you mean villains? You mean like killers?
Yeah, well, like a Jason, a Freddy, a Michael. But instead of that big 3, we're gonna go a little less obvious, and we're gonna go with 3 other. And I think this might be your hardest one.
Oh no!
Stab, Marry, Kill, Mindy.
No.
We got Chucky.
No.
We got the Candyman. And we have the new man in town who's probably the best modern era slasher, villain. We have Art the Clown, the villain from the Terrifier movies.
You're going to do this to me.
Art, Chucky, and Candyman, you got to kill one of them, Mindy. Who's getting the fucking chop? Now, I know that you love all 3 of these.
I would say Chucky's kind of ran his
Oh,
Who
you
I
love
don't
the show.
think there's anything else. Yeah, but they canceled the show
Did
and
you-
they were gonna make a
Here,
movie.
here.
But Brad Dourif, unfortunately, he's just getting too old
Yeah.
and he can't do it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, and the only one that can copy his voice is his daughter, and she can only do it so well. She does an amazing job. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, there's still a femininity to it. Daniel's heard it. There's still a femininity to the voice.
Yeah.
So I would have to. Unfortunately, I would have to kill them off, just because we haven't seen anything from them in a long time.
Mhm.
Don Mancini's been really quiet, and I don't think we're really going to get anything
Yeah.
anytime soon from them.
I agree.
Art the Clown. Art the Clown is probably the best success story of a director ever. Art the Clown literally took sequels and made them better than the first. Because the first Terrifier was just stab, stabbity, stab.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And so the second one, they brought in a little bit of story. And you know what? I liked it. Everyone else liked it too. And that's actually what carried them to theaters.
Yeah.
So they could do theaters and whatnot. And I think it's interesting that they chose a Christmas movie and whatnot. And me and Daniel, we loved that movie. We really did. I still watch it, honestly. I think it's a really good movie. I mean, do I think art's kind of gross and over the top? Yeah, I'm not a monster.
Yeah.
But I do find there is a certain je ne sais quoi about Mr. Art the Clown.
Yeah.
That kind of drives you in. But unfortunately, my life has been dedicated to Tony Todd since I was
Yeah, you love
since I was like a year old.
Yep.
So I have to marry the Candyman. If I don't,
And you're talking about the new Candyman, right?
No, Daniel Robitaille. Daniel Robitaille.
Robitaille.
That's it. That's who I love.
All right.
Robitaille.
Yeah, but so that's who you love. All right. So who are you so you're marrying the
Instead,
Candyman?
I was marrying the Candyman. I was killing Chucky. And I was stabbing Art.
All right. Me, as a kid, the first ever thing that ever terrified me as a lad was Chucky. And I don't get scared of anything, and I was scared of Chucky.
I'm so mean.
Yeah, you're an asshole, big sister. But I'm just kidding. But yeah. Chucky's great, but now it's corny and it's not scary, and it's, they need to.
I killed Liv Morgan on live TV.
Yeah, I wish there was better versions of. I mean, the show was okay, but I would appreciate.
You didn't even watch it. You watched like 3 episodes.
It was budget.
And then
We
you
did a
were
whole
done.
season watch along. Fuck you. But yeah, we watched the whole season
No,
of
we
that show.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't get through the whole season.
No, yeah, we did.
Well, then who kills? What?
Chucky.
What kid does he get to kill?
All of them. But I'm pretty sure I saw the first season. Anyways, not a fan. And I wish they would have done it as a movie, and I think it would have been a little bit better. I did think Jennifer Tilly's amazing, though. And Chucky is somebody, I think I'm going to have to stab him.
Oh.
I'm going to stab Chucky. I know you're not going to like this.
You're going to kill Art, aren't you, too?
No.
You're going to kill the
I'm going to kill Candyman, I think. Because Art the Clown, I might have to get married to.
Kill Daniel Robitaille?
Yeah, Robitaille. I'm sorry. And R.I.P. Candyman, anyway. R.I.P. But and Tony Todd's one of the greatest. And I do love him. And I love him for his body of work as a whole. But I think Art the Clown is fucking, I mean, that's this generation's, he's getting people to the theaters. He's a big deal. Yeah. And Terrifier is a big deal. So I'm going to marry that. And I'm going to stab Chucky. I'm going to kill Robitaille. All right. So that's where, let's do the first 3 Final Destination movies. 1, 2, and 3, stab, marry, kill. They're probably the 3 strongest in the whole thing, unless you really love Bloodlines. But no.
I mean, I really do love Bloodlines.
It's good, but it's a 4.
But I mean, it's the number 6. It's the last one. I mean, you can only get so good.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, Daniel even knows this. Most of the reason why I watched those movies was for Tony Todd.
Yes.
And now he's dead. So I don't know. I don't see. Yeah. The first one, though, I would say I would stab the first one.
Okay.
I would definitely kill the second one because it made me terrified of logging trucks. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Daniel and I, when we went home to celebrate our grandmother.
Yeah.
Actually, our whole family went. And me and we were at a truck stop, and Daniel and I look at each other because there's a logging truck, and we look at each other and we're like, we either need to go now or delay it and share in by 15 minutes.
Yeah,
we gotta figure out what's going on here. We can't know absolutely not.
Yeah.
So like that kind of just stuck in our brains, and then I would have to marry the third one because in my mind, even though it is Daniel's favorite, it is. If you're not going to count
the third one,
if you're not going to count the other three that are around, I would marry the third one because that was the best one in my opinion of the three.
Let's go.
It was the one where they finally when they finally started to like, because they finally started to like have some backstory. And stuff, and like Ryan Merriman's character like looked up like what Alex saw and everything else, and like so it was kind of, they were kind of trying to make it supernaturally, and that's what I think really drawed me to it. I will have to say I still have to either leave the room or turn the noise down when the girls die in the tanning bed. I still can't do it. I can't. There's just something about it. Like when people get brutally murdered and they don't scream, and Daniel finds this really funny, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with the carnage and the gore. As soon as someone starts screeching, then I'm like, oh God, when is this going to be over? I don't like this. Because then it's like torturing me as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would definitely do that.
All right. I'm going to give you a different one than you would think. I'm not marrying 3.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm going to stab 3 because I think it is a really fun interpretation, and it is a great one, and it made a lot of money. But the first 2 are really trying to tell a story. The third one does tie it in a little bit, but it does kind of get away from it too. And I love Ryan Merriman, and I think he's amazing in this movie. And I like the final girl, too. I don't want to blow Merriman too much. But I do think it's a great movie, and the roller coaster scene is one of my favorite premonitions in the whole series. I'm gonna marry 1. I'm gonna marry 1, and I'm gonna kill 2 because 2 I do think is good, but you have too much going on, and there's a lot of different characters that might be the main character, and you'd like. And like I like bringing Claire back, but so the first one captures a magic, and Sean William Scott's hilarious in it, and it's got a young, charming cast, and they're really trying to make a good, original, scary movie.
It skipped you. Who's gonna die? Who's next? Who's next? And then like the freaking train, like the cauterize, like takes off his head with the freaking metal shard from like the car, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude. So I will say that I think the first one does enough that it's an original concept.
Oh, thank you so much, Sean. Love you.
Thank you. And it's trying to make it special. And I do think like the shower curtain scene, and there's kills from that you still remember to this day. That would make our top 10 kills that I think we did.
Like Kevin the other month asked me, like, can we have a closing line over the shower? And I'm like, are you stupid? Do you have any common sense?
Yeah.
And he is like, yeah, I do. I do. And I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because that's just stupid. No.
So that movie I'm going to marry, I'm going to stab 3, and I'm killing 2.
Okay.
So we're going to do 2 more of these before we head out. This was a fun game, Mindy.
It was a fun game. And thank you, Sean, for all the love.
Yeah. And we'll be back at another time to do another set of Stab, Mary, Kills.
Yeah.
But the final two, first we're going to start with Jordan Peele has done a lot for elevated horror, and he's made a lot of good shit. We're going to talk about his 3 big theatrical projects, and we're going to talk about Get Out, we're going to talk about Us, and then we're going to talk about Nope. And which is 3 very simple titles, but those are his 3 big projects. And I know he's making more. And he's produced a lot. And, the Twilight Zone, he's done a lot of good shit for horror. And he's one of the best. But those 3 standalone movies, Stab, Mary, Kill, Mindy, what do you think? This one might be a little more cut and dry for us. Because I think you and me can agree. Set the mics up. Here we go.
What can we agree on?
Nope's probably getting fucking axed.
Yeah, Nope is getting killed because I never even took the time out to watch it.
Really?
I didn't have high hopes for it. It just screamed alien movie to me, so I was good.
Well, it is an alien movie,
Yeah,
so,
I was good. And I love Keke Palmer. I really do.
She works her ass off.
She works her ass off in any
great.
movie,
Yeah.
and anything that she's in. She is a wonderful young lady.
Yeah, that's a star-making performance, though. It's Kiki at her best in that movie.
Okay, well, maybe I will have to give it a gander, but it's getting killed off for me.
I agree.
I will have to say that I'm going to, and this is really gonna shock Daniel. I'm gonna have to stab Us.
Oh,
and then Mary Get Out.
Well, that was his first that really put him into prominence. Get Out was.
It's not that he made his characters so smart.
Yeah.
Because like when that police car pulls up at the end and whatnot, and he's choking her, and he's like, "Oh shit, I am in so much trouble. All they're seeing is a black man choking on a white woman," and it's his friend.
Yeah. Which wasn't the original ending, by the way. He was supposed to go to jail.
Yeah, I know. But Jordan Peele thought it was too dark, which it was too dark. And I'm honestly happy that for once a director gave us a happy ending.
Yeah, because they filmed the other version, but I think they went with the good ending, in my opinion. I agree with you. I'm gonna stab Get Out, and I'm gonna marry Us. Because I think Get Out, they're both great movies and both great Jordan Peele horror movies and 2 of the best. But Get Out to me is more of a fun watch to hang out with your buddies, and that's a fun popcorn movie. And I think Us is more of a real horror thinker.
Yeah.
And real fun, it's a fun movie too, but it's a real kind of, to me, it's more of a psychological movie than Get Out. Get Out's a little more cut and dry, and Us is a little more, you got to really sit down and think about it.
Well, no, the first time you watch Get Out, you do have to kind of sit down and think about it.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's put right, it's very digestible to me. To whereas Us is a little more like, wait, what the fuck was that? You got to go back a little more, in my opinion. But so that's the other. But I love them both.
Yeah, of course. We both do.
We both do.
Yeah.
All right. The third one, I'm thinking we do some horror. Or the last one here. Let's take it to some horror TV. Okay. we're gonna talk about that Chucky series that we previously talked about. We're gonna go Chucky the TV series. Mm-hmm. We're going to go Scream, the TV series. And I was trying to think of the third one.
Which one?
The new one. All
VH1?
of it. VH1 with the MTV.
Oh, okay.
All together. And then from back in the day, Friday the 13th, the series.
Kill!
What?
Friday the 13th, the series had nothing to do with Jason, so you can't even be butthurt.
It was still fun.
It had to do with like fucking cursed objects. It was like fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark for older people.
It was still a fun show.
It was a fun show, but Tales from the Crypt was funner.
All right, well, let's throw those 2 in with Goosebumps instead.
Then we're making them.
Goosebumps, Chucky, and Scream the TV series. Stab, Mary, Kill, Mindy, our last one. What do we think?
All right, I'm gonna have to stab Goosebumps because I grew up with it.
Yes,
I love it very, 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 very much. Scream the TV series. This is really going to shock Daniel. I'm going to kill it. I think that after episode 6, when Wes Craven died.
Yeah, after the lawn,
And
the farm
they
scene
and they
was so
fired and they fired Kevin Williamson from writing and everything.
good.
That episode number 6 is by far the best episode in all 3 seasons.
Yeah, them taking out Will, that's the best kill in this whole
Exactly.
series.
It's the best because it has a trip line and
Yeah,
it's so good, and it's so Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven.
That's
it's,
a masterful episode.
Totally their vibe. Like she has to play hide and seek with the killer, and it's totally their vibe.
Yes.
And I enjoyed that, but I do have to kill them just because after that happened, that was it.
Yeah.
That was like the big thing in that series.
Yeah.
And then once it was done, it was done. Like the first few episodes of the first series are really good because Kevin wrote them.
Yeah.
And Wes Craven directed them. But once they were out of the picture, series went downhill.
Yeah. I will start to say season 2, towards the middle, the end of season 2, I do think they were getting better and better and better. And by the time they canceled, it's like, oh, you're canceling it by the time it's actually getting good. What are you doing? And the VH1 thing is its own little special thing. I
like the VH1 one.
Yes. However, and I know you're going to marry Chucky, I am killing Chucky because I wasn't a huge fan of it. Even though apparently
I'm not marrying the Chucky movies, everybody. I'm marrying the Chucky TV series.
You really like that show.
I thought it was so creative and just so fun.
I remember for like a span of 2 years, like you watch Chucky yet? You were just asking me every time, hey, you watch Chucky yet? It's like, all right, I'll get to it.
It was so good though. Yeah. If you guys haven't watched it, it's on Peacock. It's such a good show.
But I'm killing it. I'm gonna stab Goosebumps as well because I think it meant a lot to the youth growing up, and it's a lot of people's first introduction into horror, whether it is through books or through the movies and show. And I thought it always did a good job as leading towards kids, but not making it too scary. And it was scary enough, and it was a good introduction to horror, and that's a hard, thing to balance with.
And without that, we wouldn't have Fear Street either.
Yeah. So R.L. Stein's another one of those. Like we talk about great Stephen King and a fucking Edgar Allan Poe, but yes, R.L. Stein's another great one, great horror author. I'm going to stab that, and I'm going to marry the Scream show because I do think it had a lot going against it, and nobody ever really called for it because it didn't have the main stars. But I do think they were trying to make a fun thing. They should have had Ghostface from the beginning.
They couldn't, though. They couldn't get the rights to the mask, which is funny, though, because VH1 got it, no problem.
But that whole Brandon Jacobs
MTV
backstory
couldn't get it.
That whole backstory on the kid.
Yeah, like Brandon. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. No, so Brandon James.
Yeah,
I can't.
It was stupid. When they did it with the VH1 and they had the Ghostface mask, it was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah. And they hired Roger Jackson back for that one, too.
Which was badass. I do think the story was better in the MTV one, but I like it all. I'm marrying it.
Okay.
Would you like to know what we're doing next week, Mindy?
I would love to.
It's a classic, and I know we've both seen it and enjoyed it. It's on Peacock. It's Dead Silence, the puppet movie. We haven't done that in the show, right?
We have not done that in the show, but I never watched that with you. I watched that with Chris Mitchell, and we watched 20 minutes of it, deemed it retarded, and turned it off.
Or deemed it that you didn't like it. We can't say that. but yeah.
I mean, I'll try again.
Okay.
I will. I'll try again. It's what, on the cock?
It's on the cock.
Okay, I'll try it again.
All right. So we will see everybody next time. Thank you for joining us. And
hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo.
Bye, guys.